Hello everyone, welcome to the lecture. Myself Devananda Rao, working as Associate Professor in the Department of CSC, MLR Institute of Technology, Hyderabad. Today's topic is regular expressions. Introduction to the regular expressions. Regular expressions are an algebraic way to describe languages. Here, the language can be described in the way of algebraic way. They describe, that means regular expressions describe exactly the regular languages. If E is a regular expression, then L of E is the language it defines. If E is a regular expression, then L of E is the language defined by regular expression. We will describe regular expressions and their languages recursively. That means, usually regular expressions are used to describe patterns in the strings, and regular expressions define languages in an algebraic way. The definition of the regular expression. Basis 1. If A is any symbol, then A is a regular expression, then L of A is set A. That means, if A is a symbol from any alphabet, from an alphabet, A is a symbol, then A is a regular expression. If A is a regular expression, L of A is set containing a string having length 1. See, A is the set, that is the language containing one string, only one string, that string is of length 1. Basis 2. Epsilon is a regular expression and L of epsilon is a language containing empty string. Here epsilon is a regular expression. RE means regular expression. If epsilon is a regular expression, L of epsilon is language containing empty string, that is empty string. Epsilon is empty string. Basis 3. If pi is a regular expression, and L of pi is pi, null set. L of pi is null set. That means empty set. So, basis 1 is, if A is any symbol, so A is a regular expression and L of A is a language containing only one string, that string length is 1. If epsilon is regular expression, then L of epsilon is a set containing only empty string, the language containing empty string. Basis 3. If pi is a regular expression and L of pi is empty set, that is null set. Continuation of the definition of regular expression. Induction 1. If E1 and E2 are regular expressions, then E1 plus E2 is also a regular expression, and L of E1 plus E2 is equals to L of E1 union L of E2. So, here this regular expression represents a choice between two regular expressions. Here suppose A is one language, B is one language, A or B. This will give the choice between two regular expressions, that is A or B matches any string that matches either A or B. This will represent any string that matches either A or B. Matches either A or B. Matches a string either A or B. That is union case. For example, E1 is a regular expression A, E2 is a regular expression B. E1 plus E2 is also a regular expression, that means A plus B is a regular expression. Here the plus means union, that means either A or B. The language represented by E1 is L of E1, the language represented by E2 is L of E2. So, L of E1 plus E2, L of E1 union L of E2. That means, if E1 is A, E2 is B, so that it will give the string that matches either A or B. Next case, induction 2. If E1 is a regular expression, E2 is another regular expression, then E1 followed by E2. E1, E2 is also a regular expression, and L of E1, E2 is equals to L of E1 followed by L of E2. Here, this is concatenation. This means concatenation. Concatenation means the set of strings Wx such that W is in L of E1, X is in L of E2. See, L of E1 is equals to W, that is a string or any symbol, any string. L of E2 is X. Then L of E1 concatenating, that is L of E2, is W followed by X, Wx, that is called concatenation. That means E1 represent a regular expression, E2 represent another regular expression. Concatenation of E1, E2 will give the copy of the string from E1 followed by copy of the string from E2. Induction 3. Continuation of the definition of the regular expressions. If E is a regular expression, E star is also a regular expression. Then L of E star is equals to L of E whole star. This is also called as closure or clean closure. This is also called as closure or clean closure. Clean closure means set of strings W1, W2 and so on Wn for some n greater than or equals to 0, where each Wi is in L of E. When n is equals to 0, the string is epsilon. For example, E is a regular expression, that is A. E star means A star. A star means the repetition of A. The repetition of A any number of times, including 0 number of times. When n is equals to 0, that is epsilon. When n is equals to 1, that is A. When n is equals to 2, that is AA. When n is equals to 3, that is 3As. N is equals to 4, 4As, and so on. E star is a clean star or clean closure, simply closure. Repetition of the string. Repetition of the string from the language L of E. Definition of the regular expression is, if A is any symbol, then A is a regular expression, L of A is A. So, epsilon is a regular expression, L of epsilon is set containing empty string. That is, set means language containing empty string. Basis 3. If pi is a regular expression, L of pi is pi. Continuation of the definition. Induction 1. If E1 is a regular expression, E2 is also a regular expression, then E1 plus E2 is a regular expression. L of E1 plus E2 is equals to L of E1 union L of E2. So, this will give the union case, that means choice between E1 and E2. Induction 2. If E1 and E2 are regular expressions, then E1 E2 is a regular expression, that is concatenation, and L of E1 E2 is equals to L of E1 followed by L of E2. If W belongs to E1, X belongs to E2, the language, that is W belongs to language L of E1, X belongs to language L of E2, that means Wx is such that W belongs to L of E1, X belongs to L of E2, that is concatenation. Induction 3. If E is a regular expression, then E star is a regular expression, L of E star is L of E whole star, that is clean closure or closure. That means set of strings W1, W2 and so on Wn for some n greater than or equals to 0. The n value, minimum value is 0, maximum anything, where each Wi is in L of E. That is repetition of the symbol. For example, E is a E star means A star means any repetition, any number of 0 or more number of times the symbol is repeated. Precedence of operators. Parentheses may be used whenever needed to influence the grouping of operators. So, whenever we want to group the operators, we need to use parentheses in the regular expressions. And also, Order of precedence is highest for star, then concatenation, then plus. Here highest precedence for star, next precedence for concatenation, next precedence for union case, plus. Examples of the regular expressions. Here L of 0 1, the language, L represents a language, 0 1 means expression, regular expression. L of E1 is set containing the string 0 1, the set containing the string 0 1. Next, L of 0 1 plus 0, here union case, the language will contain either 0 1 or 0, the language will contain 0 1 or 0. That means this language represents this language matches a string either 0 1 or 0. Next, L of 0 into plus 1 plus 0, that is here we are using the parenthesis for grouping of the regular expressions, 0 into 1 plus 0. That means here parenthesis may be used to whenever needed to influence the grouping of operators. Here parenthesis, inside inner parenthesis having union operation, that is plus 1 or 0. This regular expression matches the string, that is either 1 or 0. So we can use parenthesis for grouping, then outer parenthesis having a symbol 0. That means we will get the language containing strings, that means 0 1 comma 0 0, 0 1 comma 0 0. Next, L of 0 star, L of 0 star, that means repetition of 0 or more number of times repetition of 0. That means 0 number of times repetition means 0, that is no occurrences. No occurrences means epsilon. 1 time repetition means 0, 2 times repetition means 2 zeros, 3 times repetition means 3 zeros, 4 times means 4 zeros, and so on. So this is called clean closure. This is union, this is union. Next, last example, L of using parenthesis 0 plus 1 0 whole star into epsilon plus 1. If you see separately, this regular expression will give either empty string, that is epsilon, or 1. This regular expression clean closure, within parenthesis we have regular expression 0 plus 1 0, that is either 0 or 1 0. Whole star means repetition of 0 or 1 0 any number of times. So this regular expressions will give the language containing all strings of zeros and ones without two consecutive ones. All strings of zeros and ones without two consecutive ones. So we cannot get two consecutive ones in this language by using these regular expressions. See this, if you consider from this regular expression, you can get either 0 or 1 0 or 1 0 repetition, 2 times repetition, that means 1 0 1 0 followed by this one coming from this regular expression. So we can get 1 0 1 0 1. So we can get from this regular expression we can get 0 for first time, second time I will get repetition, that I will get 1 0, third time I will get third repetition, I will choose this 0, fourth time 0 and so on, followed by this one, followed by 1 will get from this regular expression. But we cannot get two consecutive ones from this regular expression. Regular expressions are an algebraic way to define regular languages. They describe exactly the regular languages like this. So, regular expressions is the way to describe the languages in algebraic way. Thank you.